stuck here. The cops won't bother me. Guys, today I'm working on making my own bash plate. This is a pretty neat thing for me. I've been thinking about the materials, and I think the material I'm going to do it with is fiberglass. Bash plate is going to hit. It's going to be held by this screw here, which is one of the exhaust header or the exhaust pipes. It's going to hold on here. It's going to go this way, and then it's going to get held on in the oil cooler. It's very light, and one of the things that's nice about having fiberglass is working very light. And I was thinking about working with steel, but it's much harder. I know that more of these ADV bikes do have steel bash plates, but I don't find like I'm going to hit a lot of thick, hard rocks at very high rates of speed, so I probably don't need metal there. I think a lot of the metal is more for show. This is the design that I did out of cardboard, and it's essentially going to look like this. It's going to strap on here where my thumb is, and it's just going to be slightly exposing the oil cooler, so it doesn't require a lot. You just have to protect the underside a little bit and the oil filter. I almost feel like you don't need to, but this is what the plan is. And I'm mostly doing this out of curiosity to see if I can work with fiberglass. Fiberglass is a pretty interesting medium. The only problem is it's kind of toxic to work with, so make sure you wear proper gear, including goggles, gloves. Make sure that your workspace is well ventilated. But it's a pretty strong plastic or fiber, so it should hold up extremely well to bashing, which is exactly what I am doing. And this is the left side. So I think the interesting thing about this design is that over here it's pretty open, so you don't lose the ability of getting to your oil filter or your oil drain plug, and I like that. Also, it does limit the airflow going to the oil cooler, so I'm probably going to make a bunch of holes here after the fact instead of doing it before. This is the fiberglass I'm using. It's a little bit different than a lot of fiberglass that people are used to. It's a pretty strong fiberglass. I believe this is like a marine grade sort of thing that I bought. The fiberglass itself is not too expensive. It comes in very large rolls. This is the roll that I bought, so you can see I have plenty of fiberglass to use. I'll run out of resin before I run out of fiberglass. And I'm going to layer it, so I'm not going to put just one layer. I'm not sure exactly how many layers I'm going to put, but we'll see. I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. So let's get ready to start this process. Just clear all of this stuff out. And you can see the bash plate. We're going to use the back side of it, and we're going to layer our cloth on top like this. And when you put the resin and after it dries, it will start to take shape. And in a way, I kind of like it to be smooth anyway, so it might look a little bit cooler. I don't know. We will see. So as you can tell, we have fiberglass. I got this from Amazon. It's just fiberglass Supply Depot polyester resin, and it comes with this. This is pretty important. So this is hardener. You mix the resin with the hardener, just a few drops of this, and that's what sets it to harden the resin. You do need this. This PVA is polyvinyl alcohol, and it's basically a mold release, and I'm going to put it on the cardboard so we can remove the polyester eventually from the cardboard. If you didn't, it would be extremely difficult to just remove out of there. Plastic cups, so we can put our resin and our PVA and things like that in there. I'm using a mask because I don't want to, this stuff getting in your lungs. I also have gloves on.